Hello everyone, this is Swapnil Bachchao. I welcome you all in my presentation. Now today we are going to see the presentation on emotional intelligence. It comes under the subject that is called as Contemporary Framework in Management. This is your first chapter of Contemporary Framework in Management. So before going to start with the presentation, let's see what is exactly the emotional intelligence is. So these are the content that I am going to cover in this presentation. First one is what is emotional intelligence, then the process of human behavior, then emotions and different types of emotions, then the fourth factor that is the factors influencing emotions, then the importance of emotional intelligence in your life, then what is the effect of low emotional intelligence in your life, then characteristics of low EQ and high EQ in a person, and the last one is the advice to solve this problem of low EQ in your life. So before starting with the concept that is called as emotional intelligence, how it involves generally basically. So nowadays in this competitive world, to get success we need to have emotionally strong. Is very important. Nowadays all the human beings need to balance their corporate life, social life along with their personal lives. It is very important to balance all these three things. It is very hard. For that purpose, emotional intelligence plays an important role to balance all these three factors. Then again important factor that we are facing today, that is called as stress. Stress is biggest factor that nowadays most of the employees or persons are facing. So to solve this problem, emotional intelligence is very important. Okay. There are various advantages of emotional intelligence. Today, most of the challenges, most of the problems are occur due to low EQ level. We are unable to solve our daily life problem because of low EQ level. So, okay. Then, as you are going to work in an organization, as a team manager, as a leader, so it is very important to understand the feelings of yourself along with the feelings of others. For that purpose, emotional intelligence is very important to work in an organization as a manager or as a leader. Generally, we directly come to the conclusion without knowing the fact or without understanding the fact. So that is one of the biggest problems, that we directly jump to the conclusion. So to solve this problem, emotional intelligence is very important. That's why the Pune University has included this topic in your syllabus. Okay. So let's start the concept that is called as emotional intelligence. It is very important from your personal life along with the corporate life. So let's start with the definition of emotional intelligence. So what is emotional intelligence basically? Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify our emotions and those of others, to self-motivate ourselves and know how to monitor our emotions and those of the people around us. So basically it's the ability to understand your emotions along with the emotions of other person. As you are working in a team, so you must have an ability to understand the emotions or feelings of your employees. Then only you can able to self-motivate along with the team motivation. From team motivation point of view, it is very important from a manager point of view to understand the feelings of your employees. Then only you can manage the team. Then only you can motivate the team members. So these are the four parameters, that is perceiving of emotions, understanding of emotions, using your emotions and managing your emotions. These are the four parameters of emotional intelligence regarding emotions. So before starting our topic, let's start the discuss the basic concept that is called as emotions. So what is emotions basically? Okay, that is the process of human behavior. So let's discuss this process: human behavior, thought process and emotions. Generally the human behavior is totally depends on the thought process of your, and that thought process is totally depends on the emotions. So emotions create the thought process and thought process create the human behavior. Our human behavior is totally depends on the kind of emotions, the kind of feelings. Then we create the thought process and automatically we behave like this. So emotions are very important part for human behavior point of view. Our behavior is totally depend on the emotions, feelings. So controlling your emotions, controlling your feelings is very important to control your behavior. Okay, that's why this emotional intelligence is very important from human behavioral point of view. You can understand the human behavior if you are able to understand the emotions or feelings of other person. So that skill is very important. You need to have emotional intelligence in you. So these are some basic things regarding EI that we have discussed. Understand the needs and feelings of oneself and other people. Manage one's own feelings. Respond to other in appropriate ways. These are various definitions. Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify, use and understand and manage the emotions in a positive way to relieve the stress, for effective communication, empathize with the others, overcome the challenges and diffuse the conflict. These are the benefits that we are going to see in coming slides. To relieve the stress, communication, diffuse the conflict. These are the benefits of emotional intelligence. The next definition is that if you have high emotional intelligence, you are able to recognize your own emotion state and others' emotion state. Basically, you can use this to understand the emotions to relate better to other people. Okay, these are some basic definitions of EI. So before starting with the emotional intelligence, understand what is emotion. So emotion is a basically instinctive state of mind that comes from circumstances, mood or relationship with the others. So generally it's a state of mind, how you feel. Okay, so there are two types of emotions: positive emotions and negative emotions. So what are the positive emotions? It includes love, appreciation, happiness, hope, enthusiasm, confidence, gratitude, patience, trust, optimistic and appreciative. These are some positive emotions. And there are certain negative emotions that we experience in our daily life. That is a fear, anger, guilt, depression, jealousy, anxiety, resentment, frustration, shame, offended, regret, resentful, sad and worried. So these are some negative emotions. In our daily life, we experience both positive as well as negative emotions. So most of the time we must have to have a positive emotions. It creates our positive human behavior. So these are the two types of emotions: positive emotions and negative emotions. Positive emotions create positive impact on your human behavior. Negative emotions by default create negative behavior. So you must have on positive emotions in whole day. So these are some examples of positive and negative emotions. As you can see, these are the various kinds of emotions, positive along with the negative emotions. So you must have positive emotions, positive feelings for a positive behavior. So let's see the various factors influencing emotions. First one is the personality. It is very important that the personality plays an important role in your emotions, on your feelings, on your behavior. Positive personality, positive behavior. Okay. Then next one is the stress. Stress is very important factor. If you are in a stress, by default negative emotions comes in your mind. So to avoid these negative emotions, you have to reduce the stress. If you are in a stress, the negative emotions comes to your mind, it affect on your behavior. Your behavior changes due to stress. So you must have to reduce the stress in your life. By default, automatically negative emotions get out from your life. Then social activities. It is very important to be in a social activities reduces the negative emotions from your mind. Emotions are very important. To get the positive emotions, social activities are very important. Then sleep. Proper sleep is very important for positive emotions, positive feelings. If you will not get the proper sleep, by default it affect on your emotions. You will feel frustrated, you feel bored, you feel tired if you have not proper sleep. So take a proper sleep of at least 8 hours, then you will feel the positive emotions, positive feelings. It will definitely affect on your work. So sleep is very important for positive feelings, positive behavior. So take a proper sleep. Then exercise. Daily exercise is very important for positive behavior. It affects on your mind. It creates a healthy environment, fresh environment in your mind. It automatically creates a positive waves, positive feelings in your day-to-day work. So daily exercise is very important to keep your health along with your physical mind, physical body and mental mind positive. So always do daily exercise for positive emotions, positive behavior. Also age factor is very important. As the age progresses, the emotions are changes. So age factor is very important. As working in a team, you have to consider the age of your employees, whether they are younger or junior or senior. So if you are going to recognize the age of your employees, by default you can understand their emotions and you can tackle the problems. As a team leader, as a manager, you have to solve various kinds of problems. To solve the problems, you have to understand the problem first. You have to understand the feelings and emotions of your employees first. So age is very important. That can affect on your emotions. Then health. Health is very important factor. That can affect on your emotions. If you are feeling very healthy, by default your behavior is positive, your emotions are positives. You are happy. If your health is not good, you are not feeling well, it will ultimately affect on your behavior. You are feeling very bad. So health is very important from your physical behavior point of view. So for healthy life, you must exercise daily. And weather. Weather is also an important factor in terms of emotions. So these are the various factors that can affect on your emotions in positive and negative way. Personality, stress, social activities, sleep, exercise, age, health and weather. In working in a team as a manager, you must have to understand the emotions of your employees based on these parameters. Okay, stress and sleep, exercise, all these things. So let's move forward. So why develop emotional intelligence? Okay friends, that is the end of this today's session. In next session we will see the advantages, importance of emotional intelligence in your life. Also see the disadvantage of low emotional intelligence in your life. So till then, thank you very much.